All right, today we're going to learn about finding angle measurements in polygons. We'll talk about interior angles and we'll talk about exterior angles. But we'll first start off with interior angles. Notice here that I have a picture of a polygon. This polygon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles. What we're going to do is we're going to find the sum of those interior angles. Now, here's the general form for this polygon, or for any polygon. The general form is I'm going to take the number of sides, which is n, and what I'll do is I'll go and write down this. N represents the number of sides, and I'm going to subtract 2, and I'm going to put that in parentheses, and I'm going to times it by 180 degrees. And this represents the sum of the interior angles. Okay? So this is the general form that we use for any particular polygon. Now, since we have this polygon here, we might as well use this one. And like I said, we have 6 angles, which means there's 6 sides. So for this, all I'm going to do is take 6, which is the number of sides, and do 6 minus 2, and then times that by 180 degrees. And then I'm just going to do the math. 6 minus 2 is 4, times this by 180 degrees, and 4 times 180 is 720 degrees. You can check my math, but it's right. But it's 720 degrees that goes inside this polygon. Okay? Now, let's say you already knew the sum of the angles in that polygon, but you didn't know how many sides it was. You're gonna have to do that on your homework. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna erase this and just give you an example. Okay, we'll keep this up just so y'all can have it. But let's say that I knew the sum of the interior angles was 1,620 degrees. And I want to find out how many sides is on that polygon. To do that, all we're going to do is take our formula right here, which is n minus 2 times 180, and set it equal to the sum of the angles that I've given you, which is 1,620. Now all we got to do is solve the problem. Now, since we have this being multiplied to this, the best thing to do is to go ahead and divide this 180 to both sides. So I'm just going to take 180 and divide to both sides. Now, this cancels out, and I just have n minus 2 equal to 1,620 divided by 180. You can use your calculator to find out what that's equal to, but I'll save you the work and tell you that it's equal to 9. Okay? Now, it's very simple, because now all I got to figure out is what minus 2 equals 9. And to do that, just add 2 to both sides, zero that out, and you'll get n equal to 11. So therefore, the polygon that has the sum of interior angles equal to 1,620 degrees is an 11-sided figure, or what we call an 11-gon. Okay? When you don't have a particular name for a polygon, you just stick the number in front of the word gon, and you have that polygon's name. Okay? That's possible.